all of you. I, Khyati, along with my classmates of 7th R, welcome you all to our annual function. We are pleased to have this opportunity to present the history of Rabindranath Tagore. Our prayer purifies our mind and takes away negativity. Now to express our commitment for our nation, let us start our day with the Hindi prayer.
So Manat Aneja of our class is going to tell you the thought of the day.
The highest education is that which does not merely give us information, but makes our life in harmony with all existence. I repeat my thought. The highest education is that which does not merely give us information, but makes our life in harmony with all existence.
All cultures and countries have certain feeling in common. A father feels the same way about his daughter, whether he is from Bengal or Kabul. In Kabuliwala, a vendor from Kabul, we find the assertion of faith in the universal character of humanity. Probably the most famous of Tagore's stories, it was also part of curriculum in the school. Now we, the students of class 7th, are going to present a famous story by Rabindranath Tagore, Kabuliwala.
Tagore Jayanti is celebrated on 7th May, but we are celebrating on 9th May.
Come children, come on, come fast. I have brought dry fruits, nuts, raisins, Afghani dry fruits. Come fast, come.
The doorkeeper calls, Agro, he doesn't know anything, does he? Minnie, I am busy. Dad, Bhola says there is an elephant in the clouds, blowing water out of his trunk. That's why it rains. Minnie, go and play with Bhola, I am busy. Minnie goes and sits near the window. In the street below is a Kabuliwala passing along.
Kabuliwala, come children, come on. I have brought dry fruits, nuts, raisins, figs, Afghani dry fruit. Come children, come fast.
Kabuliwala, oh Kabuliwala!
Yes, my dear.
Oh no, Mom! What happened to my dear? When she sees him, she is overcome by terror and runs to her mother's lap for her protection. She believes that he carries children inside his bag. Kabuliwala enters the house and shows things to Lily's father.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Kabuliwala. What is your name?
My name is Rahmat Ali.
What are you selling?
I am selling dry fruits, nuts, woolen cloth, etc.
Can you please show me some dry fruits?
Yes, sure. See, they are very fresh.
They seem too fresh.
Where is the little girl, sir?
She is inside the house.
Please call her.
Minnie, come here. Yes, Dad. He is Kabuliwala.
Come here, dear. I have dry fruits for you. See.
Thank you, Uncle.
Bye. Kabuliwala, come children, come. I have brought dry fruits, nuts, raisins, Afghani fruit, Afghani dry fruit. Come fast, come.
Kabuliwala came. Kabuliwala came. Kabuliwala came. Uncle, you know today I got up late in the morning.
Oh, you must be dreaming. Sweet dreams, angel.
Yes, I love dreams. You also have dreams? Dreams of fairies.
Yes, I dream of my little angel, my Minnie. I have dry fruits for you.
Thank you, Uncle.
Welcome, my dear.
To whom he is speaking? Oh, he's the same Kabuliwala.
See.
Kabuliwala, why did you give all these to us? Please don't do it again. Take this one.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Uncle.
Take this.
Coins, 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 coins. Mom, see, coins.
From where did you get this coin?
The Kabuliwala gave it to me.
Why did you take it from him?
I didn't ask for it. He gave it on his own.
From next time you don't take anything from anyone.
Okay, Mom.
Okay.
Minnie, come with me. Let us go for a walk. Yes, sure.
Kabuliwala, come on children, come fast. I have brought dry fruit, nuts, raisins, come fast. I have dry fruits, Afghani dry fruit.
Kabuliwala, oh Kabuliwala, what is in your bag?
No, nothing.
No, something is there.
Hathi.
Oh, Hathi, yay, Hathi. But Hathi lives in clouds.
Who told you this?
Bola told me.
You speak very sweet, Minnie.
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
See these woolen clothes.
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
Welcome, my dear.
Father, Minnie's father.
It was early autumn. Minnie's father is listening to Minnie's mother.
Yes, Minnie's mother.
We should keep an eye on this person. We cannot trust a stranger.
Could not stop him visiting the house as he has done nothing wrong. Rahmat, Kabuliwala used to come daily to meet Minnie, and Minnie also waited for him, listening their familiar bantering and innocent laughter. His father's heart was used to fill with delight.
Rahmat is in handcuffs by two policemen.
Where are you taking him?
So, your neighbor was indebted to him for a round, to be sure.
And when he denied his debt, they argued, and in the heat argument, he took out his knife and stabbed him. Kabuliwala, oh Kabuliwala, where are you going? To your in-laws' house.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Rahmat was sent to jail for several years. The days passed and all forget about Kabuliwala.
Several years later, बिछड़े जीवन तुझ पे कुर्बान was autumn again and Minnie's dragon was fixed.
Let me check when it comes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rahmat. How long have you been back?
I have released from the jail last evening, sir.
Oh, there is a function in the house today and I am quite busy.
Can I see the girl for a moment?
It's impossible to see anyone at this time as there is a function in the house today.
Oh, that hurt. I have bought his residence and graves for the girl. Hope you don't mind giving it to her.
Thank you. Please take this money.
You are a generous man, sir. I will never forget your kindness. But please, don't pay me. Just as you have a daughter, I too have one back home. Please remembering your face that I bring these gifts for your child.
What is this, Rahmat?
These are the fragments of my daughter.
Oh, come, let us meet. Minnie's mother? Yes? Call Minnie.
No, I will not get my daughter in front of him.
Why?
Because he is not a good person.
He is not bad and I will get Minnie.
Okay. Hello, Minnie.
Who is he, Mom?
Are you going to your in-laws' house?
Oh, now I remember you are the same Kabuli wala.
Yes.
How are you, uncle?
I am fine. How are you?
I am also fine.
Here.
Rahmat, take this money and go back to Afghanistan as your daughter will be waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
I think your daughter is also at marriage age.
Yes, thank you, sir.
All the best, Rahmat.
Thank you. Happy marriage life, Minnie.
Discussion offers a great opportunity to everyone to take a deep dive into the subject to understand it more profoundly. So, some of my classmates are going to present our group discussion.
Today our history teacher taught us about Shanti Niketan and Gitanjali.
But I didn't understand Shanti Niketan. Can anybody explain?
I can explain you, Khushpreet.
Please explain, Manas.
In 1901, Rabindranath Tagore founded Shanti Niketan, meaning a board of peace, an international university with an extensive and flexible curriculum suitable for students with different aptitudes. I also know more about Shanti Niketan, Khushpreet.
Khushi.
This was perhaps the most glorious and happy period in Rabindranath's life, but things were about to change. Sadly, between 1902 and 1907, Tagore lost his wife, son, and daughter. Out of his anguish emerged some of his most sensitive and critically acclaimed work. The Gitanjali was published in 1910. Better, Khushpreet.
Please explain, Laksh.
Tagore's main idea behind the Shanti Niketan was to provide children with education, incorporated with application and practical learning. In addition to that, Tagore blended nature with learning.
Tagore wanted to create a school where students led a harmonious life with nature and blended natural learning methods.
In the school, children were given lessons not inside a closed classroom but in open air amidst nature.
Even today, in every step, in every brick, and in every tree of Shanti Niketan, one can still feel his presence, his passion, his dedication, and his pride in the institute. I didn't understand Gitanjali properly. Can anybody explain me?
Yes, I can explain it.
Please explain.
Most of Rabindranath's story, poems, songs and novels are talked about social evil prevalent. At those times such as child marriage and dowry, Tagore has composed about 2,230 songs which are referred to as Rabindra Sangeet.
I can tell better.
Please explain.
It was uttered in traditional Bengali dialect and comprised of 157 poems based on nature and complex human emotions.
Can anybody explain better?
Yeah. Rabindranath's popularity grew manifold after the publication of Gitanjali in India as well as in abroad. And in 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. He was the first non-European to win a Nobel Prize in Literature.
Thanks for explaining me. Now my classmates elaborate the life history of Rabindranath Tagore.
Rabindranath Tagore was a prominent personality whose life story presents the history of India during the 20th century. He upheld the glory of India by winning the world-famous Nobel Prize.
He was one of the most famous wordsmiths of India. He was also known as Gurudev or the poet of poets for having cast an unforgettable impression on the minds and hearts of his readers.
Nath was the the youngest of the 13 children born to Dipendranath Tagore and Sarda Devi. He was born on 7th May 1861 in Kolkata, Bengal.
Father was a well-known Hindu philosopher and social reformer who introduced little Rabindranath to the world of theatre, music and literature at an early age.
A child prodigy, Rabindranath wrote his first poem when he was merely 7. He did his early education at home and spent most of the time in the lap of nature.
In 1878, he was sent to England to study law, but he failed to complete his studies and returned to Bengal in 1880. Back in his hometown, he devoted himself completely towards his love for reading and writing.
In 1882, he wrote one of his most acclaimed poems near Chhora Shwapnabhanga.
In 1915, he was granted knighthood by the British, which he relinquished it as a symbol of protest against 1990 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. During the 1920s and 1930s, he traveled extensively around the world, earning a huge fan following.
It is not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless when facing them. These inspirational words of Rabindranath Tagore infused new life into the young Indian freedom fighters. He used to deeply admire Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, and it was he who gave him the title Mahatma.
It was Rabindranath Tagore who penned the Indian national anthem Jan Gan Man. But do you know that he also wrote the Bangladeshi national song Amar Sonar Bangla?
Rabindranath Tagore loved to travel during his lifetime. He visited more than 30 countries on 5 continents and spread the essence of Indian culture and literature. His works have been translated into many foreign languages including English, Spanish, German, Dutch, etc. He preferred simple non-spicy food. He liked fruits and country-made jaggery. He wore simple but decent outfits, plain kurta pajamas, thin slipper and shorts.
In the later part of his life, he got interested in fine arts and created thousands of artworks of excellence and quality.
Rabindranath's 70th birthday, he was presented with a complimentary book in which leaders, writers, scientists, poets from across the world paid him tributes.
Actor, journalist, philosopher, musician and leader. There has not been perhaps any other personality in this world history who has been so versatile in so many different.
Now Keshav Yadav and Manasri Garg of our class are going to recite an Hindi poem.
टैगोर द्वारा लिखी गई गीतांजलि से ली गई है। इसका शीर्षक है नहीं मांगता।
नहीं मांगता प्रभु विपत्ति से मुझे बचाओ, त्राण करो विपदा में निर्भीक रहूं मैं, इतना है भगवान करो। नहीं मांगता दुख हटाओ, व्यथित हृदय का ताप मिटाओ, दुखों को मैं आप जीत लूं ऐसी शक्ति प्रदान करो।
विपदा में निर्भीक रहूं मैं, इतना है भगवान करो। कोई ना जब मदद को आए, मेरी हिम्मत टूट ना जाए, जग जग धोखे पर धोखा दे, चोट पर चोट लगाए, अपने मन में हार न मांगूं ऐसा नाथ विधान करो।
नागपाल अपनी स्वरचित कविता का पाठ यहाँ करने जा रहा हूँ। मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है हमें गर्व है। हमें गर्व है, हमें गर्व है कि हम इस स्वतंत्र भारत का हिस्सा हैं। कुछ लोगों के लिए तो हम सिर्फ एक किस्सा है। हमारा मकसद उन लोगों को दिखाना हार का शीशा है। अगर कोई किसी मुसीबत में हो या कोई किसी को सताता है तो हमें करनी अच्छी लगती उसकी सहायता है। हमारी मिट्टी हमारी माता है, हमारी मिट्टी हमारी माता है। हमें हमारा तिरंगा बहुत भाता है। हमें अपना रास्ता बनाना आता है और यही जुनून हमें भारतीय कहलाता है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Poem can make you see, hear, smell, touch and taste the thing that the poet is writing about. So now, some students of our class are going to present an English poem.
The head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of the truth.
Where the tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where that clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habits, where the mind is led forward by thee into the ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country. Of our class is going to draw the strings of our hearts and add a soothing voice to cherish our souls by chanting a beautiful song.
You were the shadow to my light, did you feel us? And now the star, you
buster and source of relief. It gives us moment of joy and help us feel the grief. So now, some girls of my class are going to sing a beautiful Bengali song.
Several people use chants to alleviate stress, while others see it as an opportunity to express feelings. So some students of my class are going to perform a beautiful dance.
Thank you.